Hello and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Happy 4th of July to everybody watching from America. This is episode number 916. The category is American AF. That's awesome films. American awesome films. This is a 21-question trivia quiz about movies that are American AF. So think of all the awesome films you know that are American. You know what I'm talking about. Good luck on today's quiz. Happy 4th of July. Question 1. 3 years before 1984's Ghostbusters, Ivan Reitman directed another movie starring Bill Murray and Harold Ramis. What was the title of this American AF movie that follows two slacker buddies who fumble through Army basic training and get assigned to guard the top-secret EM-50 urban assault vehicle? The answer is Stripes. Question number 2. A box office bomb that won Demi Moore and her shaved head the Razzie Award for Worst Actress. What was the title of the 1997 American AF military movie that told the fictional story of the first woman to undergo USNCRT Special Operations training? That movie was G.I. Jane. Question number 3. The fifth film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What was the full title of the film that was set during World War II and follows Steve Rogers, a frail man who is transformed and must stop the Red Skull from using the Tesseract as an energy source for world domination? The full title is Captain America: The First Avenger. Question number 4. Cementing Will Smith as a full-blown action movie star, what was the American AF movie released in July of 1996 where he played U.S. Marine Captain Steve Hiller, who teams up with a satellite technician played by Jeff Goldblum to save the Earth from a race of angry aliens? The answer is Independence Day. Question number 5. There have been several installments of the Rocky film franchise starring Sylvester Stallone, but which one, released in 1985, follows the American AF boxer who travels to Russia to punch the pants off of a Soviet sportsman named Ivan Drago, played by Dolph Lundgren? The answer, Rocky IV. Question number 6. 36 years before its 2022 sequel, starring the original cast members, what was the title of the American AF military movie about Lieutenant Pete Mitchell and his radar intercept officer Nick Bradshaw, who train at the U.S. Navy's Fighter Weapons School at Naval Air Station Miramar in San Diego, California? The answer, Top Gun. Question number 7. Villains rip apart the White House and drive the helpless president to kneel before Zod, all while Superman is MIA. Which movie in the franchise came out in 1980 and shows Superman bringing the American flag back to the White House and telling the president, "I won't let you down again"? The answer, Superman 2. Question number 8. From the guys who brought us South Park, what was the name of the 2004 marionette movie from Trey Parker and Matt Stone that satirizes typical American action films while at the same time becoming one of the most American AF movies of all time? The answer: Team America, World Police. Question number 9. Following the process of preparing the team from setting the roster to beating Russia in the 1980 Winter Olympics, what was the title of the American AF sports movie starring Kurt Russell as Herb Brooks, the legendary Olympic gold medal winning coach of Team USA? The answer: Miracle. Question number 10, starring Mark Wahlberg as Marcus Luttrell. What 2007 American AF biography war movie was set during the war in Afghanistan and depicts the real-life, unsuccessful Navy SEALs mission, Operation Red Wings? That movie is called Lone Survivor. Question number 11, showcasing the vast ability of the American scientific exploration community, what 1995 movie starring Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, and Bill Paxton was based on a real-life mission to the moon that was derailed by an onboard explosion that almost cost the lives of the 3 astronauts? That American AF movie is Apollo 13. Question number 12. Although he was originally against going to war, when Benjamin Martin's son Gabriel is arrested and sentenced to hang as a colonial spy, the American, played by Mel Gibson, gets angry and slaughters several British troops with a hatchet and eventually leads America to freedom in what 2000 movie? The name of that movie is The Patriot. Question 13. Another American AF space movie. What was the title of the 1983 historical drama that follows the 7 military pilots that were selected to be astronauts for Project Mercury, that was nominated for 8 Oscars, 4 of which it won? That 1983 Oscar-winning movie was called The Right Stuff. Question 14. After insisting that America will no longer negotiate with terrorists, the President of the United States, played by Harrison Ford, gets his ride home hijacked, and he is forced to take matters into his own hands to kill the insurgents and regain control in what 1997 American AF movie? The answer is Air Force One. Question number 15. Set during the invasion of Normandy in World War II, what 1998 movie, nominated for 11 Academy Awards, follows Captain John Miller and his squad as they search the countryside for a specific paratrooper, the last surviving brother of 4, to bring him home safely to his family? The answer is Saving Private Ryan. Question number 16. Directed by Clint Eastwood and based on the real life of Chris Kyle, what was the title of the 2014 movie starring Bradley Cooper as the U.S. Navy SEAL with over 200 kills from 4 tours during the Iraq War? The answer, American Sniper. Question 17. Originally called 10 Soldiers, what was the title of the 1984 American AF action movie starring young Hollywood heavyweights like Charlie Sheen and Patrick Swayze, who played high school students at the onset of World War III who resist the occupation of America by forming the Wolverines? That movie is called Red Dawn. Question number 18. One of the biggest box office hits of 1980, it also spawned a short-lived television series. What was the title of the light-hearted comedy starring Goldie Hawn as a wealthy widower who joins the army after being conned by a shady recruiter? She played Judy Benjamin. That movie was called Private Benjamin. Speaking of Benjamin, question 19. Benjamin Franklin Gates is a historian and amateur cryptographer who has been searching for a secret trove of American historical artifacts hidden away by the Freemasons during the Revolutionary War. In what 2004 movie where he first has to steal the Declaration of Independence? The answer, National Treasure. And question 20. Winning 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Original Screenplay. What was the title of the 1970 American AF movie that also saw actor George C. Scott win the Oscar for Best Actor for portraying the title character, although he declined to accept the award? George C. Scott was famous for playing Patton. Patton is the answer of question 20. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. In a cruel twist of fate, today is my first day back in England, and it is July 4th. I left America yesterday. We got in late last night. Today's the first day we're actually here in England celebrating Independence Day from the country we gained our independence from. No hard feelings, England. Maybe you don't even watch this video because I don't know how many American patriotic movies you probably watch. So if anybody from England made it this far in today's trivia quiz, happy 4th of July. Let's stay friends. No more fighting. Alright, here's question 21, the tiebreaker for American AF films. What was the title of the 1982 American AF action film written by and starring Sylvester Stallone, who plays a Vietnam War veteran who just wants to be left alone, but ends up being the subject of a massive manhunt where he must resort to deadly measures to survive? This is the one that came out in 1982. What is this movie called? I'll give you a hint. It's not called the character's name. Time. The answer is First Blood. The character is obviously John Rambo, but the movie is not called Rambo or Rambo 1, it's called First Blood. If you're familiar with the Rambo movies, you'll know that it goes First Blood in 1982, and then Rambo First Blood Part 2 from 1985. Then they went to the normal standard progression with Rambo 3 in 1988. Then in 2008 they went with John Rambo. And then in 2019, Rambo Last Blood. So the only one that doesn't have Rambo in the title is Rambo 1, which is just called First Blood from 1982. Good movies, very American. That's typical American action film right there. Those 5 Rambo movies. I love them. You love them. Thank you for watching today's quiz. Happy 4th of July. Hope everybody has a wonderful Monday. See you tomorrow for Brainy Tuesday.